Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I cannot believe what I'm actually reading here. I cannot believe this, ladies and gentlemen. So Sony have walked back the PSN requirement. In fact, they've removed it. Look at this. Look at this. What the hell is this? This is okay, this is insane. This is actually insane. Look at this. Helldiver fans, we've heard your feedback on the Helldiver 2 account linking update. The May 6 update, which would have required Steam and PlayStation Network account linking for new players and for current players beginning May the 30th, will not be moving forward. I never in a million years thought Sony would ever do this, because I don't think they even care. But clearly they do, and clearly what we've been doing has made a big difference. I cannot believe it. I actually cannot believe it. It feels like this is the only major order that matters that's ever been completed in the game's history. It's insane. Look at this. We're still learning what is best for PC players, and your feedback has been invaluable. Thanks again for your continued support of Helldivers 2. We'll keep you updated on future plans. I literally cannot believe this. Like, I actually cannot believe it. Like, you guys can see this. It came out at 5 a.m. UK time. I've literally just woken up. It's like 7 a.m. in the UK, and I'm like, what? I wake up, and I'm like, what's going on? Oh, my God, what's this? I can see all these tweets. This is insane. This is actually insane. I cannot believe it. We've got to break this down, though. Like, what is going on here? I'm going to show you guys a bunch of tweets here. We're just going to go out because this is frankly insane. This is actually insane. Look at this. This is really cool. And this would be such a Helldiver thing to do. So Johan, the CEO, he says, also, the accidental cape design is pretty cool from a community member. Now, I think this... Yeah, so you know what this is, right? This is an image of essentially the Steam... It's the view... the Steam review thing from the Steam page. Let me load it up. Let me load it up over here. Hang on a minute. It's straight up the Steam review thing for Helldivers 2, which would be an incredible cape. And in fact, it would be a cape that would literally it'd replace the Malevelon Creek cape, which I never ever thought anything would ever replace the Malevelon Creek cape. But this will, look at it, it's so good. Okay, let me show you the graph. Hang on. So the graph would be hold on a minute, what have I done here? Oh, this would be the graph. Can you see it? Can you see there? This to that, this to that. That is actually incredible, and that needs to happen. That would be insane. That would actually be insane. That's such a good idea. That would be insane. Okay, let's take a look at all of this stuff, because this is just crazy. I cannot believe this. I actually cannot believe it. It's like Sony are trying to salvage the game. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. So the CEO was tweeting all this stuff last night. And you know, I just thought it was game over. So he says this: is this the moment to tweet what you guys don't have phones? No, it's never the moment to tweet that. Also, insane story. I'm the guy that went on stage and said that. I was speaking to him the night before he did that, because obviously I was at BlizzCon with Overwatch, and he was not looking forward to the day. Although I didn't know what was going to happen, but he was like, yeah, it's going to be an interesting time, and it definitely was. Anyway, on a serious note, we're all talking solutions with PlayStation, especially for non-PSN countries. Your voice has been heard, and I am doing everything I can to speak for the community, but I don't have the final say. Now, I have been obviously saying that you cannot just remove the restriction for non-PSN account countries where there's no PSN account availability. It would have to be global. You'd have to just say, no, nobody can have it. Let's go. And I can only assume the reason why Sony have done this is the brand damage must have started to impact them for PlayStation, because everyone was like, look, you've got Helldivers 2. It's literally the biggest game of the year, one of the best ever live service games, definitely one of the best modern live service games, huge player base, and you've just absolutely annihilated it, and it's all over for us. But actually, it seems like that community, because you've got to remember, like the Helldivers community, we have been trained, haven't we, to complete major orders as a community. And this was the only major order that's ever really mattered, and it's been completed in like 3 days. It's insane. It's actually, I can't believe I'm making this video. Like, I actually cannot stress this enough, guys. I cannot believe I'm actually making this video, because I thought this was it. You know, I was actually sitting there thinking, well, I need to tone down my video coverage of this game now, because I still enjoy the game, but this is just a joke. Like, they can't get rid of literally, a massive number of their players, and I can't sit here in good faith and carry on making content on this game. But it seems I actually can now because they've sorted it. Oh my God, there's another tweet for the Cape. So this was the CEO tweeting about the update. This is the first thing I've seen this morning. And he says this: firstly, I am impressed by the willpower of the Helldiver 2 community and your ability to collaborate. Secondly, I want to thank our partners and friends at PlayStation for quickly and effectively making the decision to leave PSN linking optional. We together want to set a new standard for what a live game is and how developers and community can support each other to create the best game experiences. And it's true. I mean, there was a whole thing where Johan was actually tweeting yesterday saying, look, it's not just Sony's fault. I knew about this for 6 months. I knew this was going to happen and all of this. And it was going to turn into a mess, to be honest, this situation was, because it's like, where's the blame going? Is it going to Sony? Is it going to Arrowhead? Are they both at fault? Why did Sony just wake up one day and go, okay, now it's time to turn this on? Was this always in the contract? It was getting really murky. But I swear, this is just insane. This is actually, like, this is just win-win. Like, I'm glad Sony have seen reason here because, I mean, what's been happening over the last 2 days? You've been getting hammered with negative reviews on Helldivers 2. You have just been getting hammered with PlayStation brand integrity is eroding away. You've got a game studio which is literally on top of the world just collapsing because, I mean, I can't even imagine what's been going on over there. Everything's been falling apart. You've got massive, like, community outcry. You've got, you always know it's bad. If I was ever a community manager, I would always be shitting bricks if I see, like, things going outside of whatever the community is of the thing that I'm managing. Then I'd be like, uh-oh, alarm bells are ringing. I'm seeing all of these massive YouTubers, these big streamers, these, celebrities, all these people are, like, going in. Massive news publications are starting to write about this that generally don't care about gaming stuff. It's like, this is insane. I'm worried. We need to sort this out. But and so the only way to really try and repair any of that brand damage is to go, you know what? We need to just take this back. And this is not something Sony is known for. Sony have been known for just doing whatever the hell they like. It was, I literally, honestly, guys, I can't believe what's happened over the last few days. I mean, we've gone from stupid bullshit of like, oh yeah, it's for account security, so go and link your account, to, seemingly some devs and community managers having meltdowns, the community going absolutely nuclear, everyone saying, F this, we've had enough of this now. The biggest literal Steam review bomb. Well, okay, when I'm calling it a review bomb, I just mean the frequency, the amount of reviews coming in, because it wasn't a review bomb, but it was the highest amount of, because it was a legitimate thing to complain about, negative reviews hitting the game within like a short time frame, from a game that was like overwhelmingly positive to becoming overwhelmingly negative. I think it's mostly negative at the moment now. It's crazy. I mean, like, you can see, if I bring this back in, you can already see the impact. Hang on, I'm not even on the right screen. You can see the impact here. Look, the positive reviews are starting to come in, and this is what we need to do now. We need to start the positive reviews coming in, because the game is, they've fixed it. It's back to normal. It's back to normal. We need to start doing this. Actually, that is a big thing. We do need to start going in now and saying, look, it's time for a positive review. Justice has happened. Managed democracy has definitely happened. And it's absolutely insane. This is just insane, honestly. This, though, again, talking about the reviews, is kind of a bit crazy. So this tweet went out and I think confused a load of people, because the CEO says, it deeply saddens me that Helldivers game is also being review bombed due to the recent Helldiver 2 controversy. What he's actually talking about is the first game, not Helldivers 2 here, look. And this game, it's nothing to do with Sony. It doesn't require a PSN account. So, yeah, it was just sort of collateral damage. But these things happen, right? And again, the only way to stop this would have been the whole statement from Sony saying, look, we're removing the PSN requirement, which I still cannot believe has actually happened. I'm frigging losing my mind. This is crazy. This actually is crazy. Yeah, and they just wanted to say, like, what are you going to do next? Review bomb Magicka and Gauntlet. I mean, yeah, no. You're not going to do that, people. But we're not doing that anyway. We're not doing that anyway because it's all over. I cannot believe it. It's all over. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So let's go and take a look at Reddit, because Reddit are going to love this. So this tweet has been out for 3 hours. Not tweet, this post. It's got 32,000 upvotes. I think this will probably be the most upvoted thing ever. In fact, I need to upvote it. Boom, upvote. Let's go. This is actually insane. Like this is insane. It's insane. It's actually insane. Look at this. like all major orders, this one was clear within 48 hours. It is true. It absolutely was. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit here. There you go. This is insane. I can't believe this. I was going to say this was defeated faster than a lot of our major orders, yeah? And this was arguably the only major order that mattered because the game would have just been like I said, it was just, everyone was sitting there going, what the hell? The sour taste of the game was just vile. But it's gone. I feel like I've woken up and everything's back to normal. And also, this is good timing because the new Warband comes out in a few days. so I'd assume sales would have been quite low of that. So they've sorted that out. This is just crazy. This is actually crazy, this is. Yeah, and this is true. You know what? Let's end the video on that because this is true. The major order is not over yet. Don't forget to fix your reviews. So this is the thing, right? We need to obviously not forget what has happened here. But what has happened, it sounds like I feel like I'm some sort of politician making a victory speech. But it's like we have gone out there and I can't remember a time where a major corporation has actually listened to what was going on in its community and thought, oh, we'll make the right decision. You know, anyone who's been a fan of the videos I've made for the last few years, you would have seen the disaster of Overwatch 2's monetization and a lot of the, you know, the things going on around that game. And it was always the argument that the product was bad, but the game was great. No one can deny that Overwatch 2 isn't a good game, but everything else around it just makes you feel like shit when you're like, oh, I don't know. What's this? This is what the hell. And this was exactly happening to Helldivers. We've gone from Helldivers taking win after win after win after win. You know, these guys reinvented the live service format. They were like, you know, let's be generous. Let's make people enjoy the way new content is added to the game. Let's actually make a live service game. Not a game that just updates every set number of weeks. A game that's adaptive, that evolves with its player base. It's win after win. Let's give you incredible gameplay. Let's make it co-op. Let's put friendly fire in. But let's have gameplay mechanics as such so people actually are not even friendly fire killing themselves on purpose. Yeah, there are people dies to accidentals, but that makes it funny. That makes it dangerous as well. I know there's probably some people out there that do team kill, but not really. I've not seen it in hundreds and hundreds of games that I've played. Nobody's ever actually just chased me down and gunned me down repeatedly, but I know it's happened. But what I'm saying is it's great decision after great decision after great decision after great decision. And then on Friday, we get the decision of actually, yeah, if you're not in a country where there's no PSN account, you can't play the game anymore. And by the way, you've been playing the game for 3 months, so F you. What? And we all lost our minds. And you know what? It actually worked. I cannot believe it. It actually worked. So well done, everyone. This has been an insane few days. I need to go back to bed because I'm mentally boomed. And if I'm mentally boomed, I don't even know what's happened to the people at the studio. But it looks like democracy's back on the menu, boys. And it looks like Helldivers 2 is back on the menu. Thank you, everybody, for the support. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. See you soon.